Hello and welcome to myCADsite.com, and here we are finishing up level 1 of the tutorials. And here we're just reviewing a assignment we did earlier, and we're going to add layers to it and then dimension it. So we'll click on the new layer icon and type in text, and we'll make that color yellow. And just move that over so it fits on my small screen here. And then again for dims, I just use that for dimensions and make that color red. Okay, and then we'll go back in and make a final layer for objects, and we'll make that layer green. So go in, object, and change that to green, and we're good to go. And now everything ready. Make the text current so that anything we draw now will be on that layer, and apply and OK. And so first thing I'll do is just take all the objects and put them on the object layer, which you'll see is actually red because I didn't finish the command properly. So I'm just going to easily go back in and show you that by changing the layer properties, you change the properties of everything that's on that layer. So now all the objects are green. So now we're going to start the text command, and we're just going to start it at 0, 0 and put in the height we want the text to be and the rotation angle. And I'm just going to type in my name and the assignment number. And my name is person you make the checks out to. Thank you. And from there, I just want to move it up out of the corner, and I'm just going to put in a base point of 0, 0 and move it up 1/8 of an inch up and over so it's off the corner. So now I've got objects, I've got text in, and now I'm just going to do some dimensioning. And if you've looked at the other tutorials, you see dimensioning really isn't difficult. But there are a lot of rules you need in order to make sure that your drawing is readable and that all your dimensions are clear. So if you go to the inside, you can see that that's not quite as easy to read as a dimension that comes right out from the outside. Radiuses, same thing, pulls it out and then it puts a center mark in for where the center point of that arc is. And diameter puts in the diameter symbol in front of the radius, and aligned brings it out parallel, measuring the full length. You'll see that's 0.53, but if you remember from the other tutorial, it's actually 0.375 or rounded up to 0.8. And from there we can just finish doing some baselines, but for that we need to first start with a linear dimension, and so I'll just put that in. And baselines just continue on from where you are on other objects and just keep going along. Now that looks really crowded, looks really bad, so I can use grips to move them around. And I'm just going to bring that up and bring this bottom one up. And you'll see it still looks pretty crowded. So I'm just going to move the whole thing. So I'm just going to select everything, shift select to remove the text, and move them up out of the way. And now I can bring my dimensions back down so they fit a little nicer. Still a little cramped, but it'll work for what this is. And another linear dimension here. So as you can see, everything's on its layer and dimensioned. And thanks for watching myCADsite.com.